Why is this $7.99 a pound for these strawberries right here? Look at how big this is. Put it in my hand. That's not big at all, you guys.
I really wanted to get it right. Trying to find some balance in my life.
Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you're seeing this, good day to you. How about that? We're about to go into the Lowe's food store. I really don't like the Lowe's food store that much, you guys, but it's the closest one to my house. Otherwise, I would be driving over 20 minutes to get to one. And then 40 minutes if I was going to Sam's. And then an hour and something if I was going to... it's just too much if I was going to Costco is what I was going to say. So I'm about to cook something. I realized I don't have that in my house. How did I not realize? I really need to do a walkthrough and a renew inventory list because I thought I had some, but apparently with the kids always at home, you don't know what you got in there. So stay on your inventory list for your cabinets, your prepper pantry, your freezers, all of that. Because them kids going in there, I be like the middle of the night, like, what are you cooking this time of the night? So that's why I stay in the store because, you know, it's a lot. But I'm tired. I was in the garden today, or the soon-to-be garden. It's not to where I want it to be, but I'll show you footage of that. Matter of fact, you should have already seen it because I dropped it at 11 o'clock this morning. So go check that video out if you have not. Let's go see what their shelves are looking like. Usually they're looking pretty good in here. That's why I don't do a lot of Lowe's foods because they've been looking pretty good as far as when I come in here, but I don't come in here often. So also before we go in there, you know what I'm about to ask you, right? YouTube be having me on here, you know, a slave to the like button because they don't really push your stuff the way you want them to push your stuff and get it out to more people. Some more people will know, more people will maybe stock up, and people will be prepared for that next emergency. So if you can help this video get to 1K likes, help all my videos get to 1K likes or more, and I'll holla. So they got some nice flowers out here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record a video because I don't know if they're playing music or not. Got some firewood. So this location, they have a bar inside of it, and this is the gather around the table. They got chicken enchiladas, easy fruit, shortened chicken parmesan, strawberry bacon grilled cheese. Oh, that sounds good. Strawberry bacon grilled cheese. I'm gonna have to try that. They got Thirsty Thursdays where you can get half-price pints. The pick and prep is looking good. Some nice orchids. So over here in the fruits and vegetable aisle and the cooked vegetables as well. They have carrots. This celery is $4.49. This is a small bag. You'd be better off going to Sam's or Costco. So I saw their regular pineapples are $2.49, but these right here are organic and they are $4.99. Look how small this is. Again, I'll just wait and go to the Sam's Club. Yeah, I've been doing a great juice though, and the juice is the pineapple. Oh, I'll tell you about it later. So this is all the watermelon that they have, well, that I see so far. So it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 watermelons up here for, look at how much these little tiny watermelons are. $6.99. The bar area is over here. See people sitting at the bar. I don't want them to see me filming. This is the middle refrigerant area. So you see little gaps here and there. I was just thinking, maybe they have that bar in there because they want to get you drunk so you won't see how high these prices are. I do like how they have the price comparisons on these tags, but is it really a savings? Did they mark them up just so they could say they marked them down? You know how they do. So these Hillshires are not a savings because if you go to Sam's Club, you can get 4 in a pack for $11. Now, these Roger Woods, that's what I was looking for. As for price, they're maybe $1 more than what they are in another store. I did have to mute a lot because they were playing music here and there. It's almost like you really have to reconsider getting some things. And you'll probably see people walking through the store and go, oh, I don't know if I should get that or not because I only have this much to budget with. So my oldest grandson, he was in a grocery store with his mom today, and she told me that he was paying attention to what she was doing. He knew what her budget was, and when he looked at the cart before they checked out, he said, Mom, I think this is more than $100 right here. I guess you're going to have to use your credit card. It's going to be a lot of people and children starting to pay attention because they're going to see less coming in the house. I am so sure that some of y'all are seeing this out here where they are front-facing stuff. That's just something that they do. They've been doing it way before this whole pandemic happened, but they are doing a lot more now where they have a couple of items in the front and there's nothing in the back. But if you're standing off, it looks like it's full because they know everybody is just kind of glancing, grabbing, and going. They're not paying attention that these shelves are really not looking great at all. It's the hashtag GGG, glancing, grabbing, and going. So while they do have a lot of different beans in here at a reasonable price, they have condensed this whole section. I'm going to step back so you can see how small this section has become, and you probably see that in your stores as well. The canned goods section did not look bad at all, but as you can see, they don't have them stacked double up. They're just once over. And as I bend down to look up underneath it, you can see a little bit of vacancy in the back. But they do have beans in here for you. They even had canned potatoes if you're looking for that. Try Lowe's Food. So I think you can still find some canned goods for $1. However, you can't find them at the Dollar Tree anymore. So can they really call themselves the dollar store? But right here, where it was 4 for $5, it is now 5 for $5. So you can find some tomatoes, you know, different kinds, stewed or whatever, for $1. So whenever the last time I was in here, this area was fully stocked. Now they only have what you see right here. Okay, they have 1 or 2 of those little complete meals and Dinty Moore meals, and then you see nothing behind it. But people won't see that when they walk into the store. Those who don't pay attention will think, oh, this store is full. I don't know what people are talking about. They don't have a shortage. Maybe a gap here. And I get it. You just want to walk in the store, get what you need, and walk out. But you have to start paying attention because you don't want to be that one who last minute has to go out and do panic buying. Because let me tell you, I did that in 2020. Never again. So they had mac and cheese in a box, but you can see that it is a condensed area. Sadly, this is all the rice that they had. And rice is one of those meals that you can just stretch for days. So think about adding rice to your prepper pantry. I really did not see the huge bags in there, like the 25-pound bags. So add rice to your pantry, please, guys. They were very long tuna. They only had this little area here. You see that they're not double stacked at all. And the price of these little pack Star Kiss, I think used to be $1 everywhere. Now they're $1.85. And once again, front facing and empty and just gaps. That was broth. So whether you get these or you have outdoor wear that you can cook with, that's something important to have, especially during storm season if the power goes out. And here's another area where they have condensed it, the sugar area. So they had very little name brand things in there when it came to sugar. They had their brand, but not the name brand. Usually this area looks a little better as far as the snacks go, but they have a lot of empty spaces here as well as the fruit juices. They were running low on bread, but I couldn't really get a big shot of it because they were working over there. Also, the paper towel area did not look bad. They only had a few gaps, but this whole baby formula thing, they only have this little small space right here that you're looking at. And here's what the sign says for limits. And up top, they really didn't have anything as well. Also, notice that bottom line where it says will not be honored. I think they mean that. Pray for the babies. Pray for the babies. Again, paper towels didn't look bad. A few gaps here or there. A little front facing because there wasn't some behind some of those packages. Also, paper plate area looked horrible, but I am surrounded by lake front and dam, so people are, celebrating and just having a good time in the sun. So I expect this to look like that. And you also don't want to forget your aluminum foil. You need that along with your pans while you're cooking outside. They don't have a huge pet section as far as dog food goes, but they did have some gaps in there. The cat food looked a little better than that. Bottled drinks like sodas, they didn't look bad in here. Like most stores have a lot of empty spaces. I don't know what's going on with the soft drinks. But right in this area, I can see some front facing and a lot more gaps. They were kind of low on water. They did have a lot of one brand and not a lot of the other. Now we're in the refrigerated section. As you can see, the pizzas were looking a little low and the chicken nuggets were looking a little low. Over in this section here, a lot of shelf space I'm looking at. Can't remember what 6 eggs in Walmart are, but in here they are $1.79. Then you have 12 count for $3.59, I believe, and then an 18 count for $5 something. So you guys, I hope you got something from this video. Remember to stay safe out there. Continue to prep. I love you, but God truly loves you more. So let's remember, a lot of people are glancing, grabbing, and going, those 3 G's. And a lot more of us are doing the 3 P's, praying, planning, and prepping. The question is, which one are you?